Setka, and then Joe Gatlin.
Good morning, Madam Ambassador and fellow Harbor Commissioners. I'm Robert Genest. I'm a board member of LAWARC. Some of our members and supporters are here. I'd like to ask them to stand right now. For a couple of years now, our group has been scratching our heads trying to figure out why it is the only people that seem opposed to a world-class waterfront are the mayor and the Port of LA. That after this week's stunning LA Times article of the backroom dealings between the previous port management and China shipping, the cloud of mystery started to lift. It now appears that the reasons the mayor and the port wanted to downsize Ports of Call and shelve the Bridge to Breakwater Masterplan was a preemptive move to keep the waterfront out of the environmental spotlight. In 2008, to settle a lawsuit, the port proudly announced to the public it was going to enforce improved air quality requirements. Then shortly after the announcement, the port privately gave China Shipping permission to ignore those requirements and kept the whole thing in the dark. In this morning's LA Times, Representative Hahn said it's incredibly troubling the Port of LA has failed to carry out court-mandated pollution measures. To make matters worse, they went for years without informing the community. Clearly, trust in the port is not enough to protect the health of our residents in San Pedro and Wilmington. That was Congresswoman Hahn in this morning's LA Times. Please read it. The LA Times had to obtain port records through the California Public Records Act to get the full picture of these transgressions. This disclosure has sent shockwaves through our community. The town feels betrayed. Its port didn't care about the cancer-causing chemicals spewing into our neighborhoods. They wanted to preserve the relations with their shippers. They felt it was okay to tell the public one thing and then do something completely different. Sound familiar? It's unknown how many respiratory illnesses and premature deaths this cavalier decision may have caused. Today, port management is pointing the finger at past management. Past management is pointing the finger at our former mayor. And what does Mayor Villaraigosa say? He says, I don't recall any conversations about waivers with China Shipping. We focused on greening the port, not the other way around. Unquote. So while all the buck passing is going back and forth, we're told the port is aggressively seeking to remedy the sins of the past. They'll start taking care of business. The business of our waterfront and protecting the health of our residents. We're strongly urging that while they're about it, take the Bridge to Breakwater Masterplan down from the shelf. It was approved over 10 years ago, for God's sake.
Thank you, sir.
Use it as our vision template for the